It's in the air, and what a catch! What a great catch! Great catches win matches. Waited such a long time to pick that one up.
Embury. Oh, and what a magnificent catch. A one-hander. That's got to be a Shell Ultra Classic catch.
It is a beautiful evening here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. And the crowd have acclimatised quite well. At the moment, the Sixers are recovering 42 from 29 this partnership. Enriquez and Maddinson, which will march into his second. Oh, jeez. He hadn't got that. That would have been a long way.
Tell you what, that was going towards the clock. That's where that ball was going. It was a nice arc, nice swing, but no contact. Actually looked quite a good shot, apart from the fact he missed it.
Shot was definitely on.
Oh, just past cover. That would have been a screamer. Disgusting fall.
Woke up the crowd on the beanbags there. That was a good shot from Enriquez. He's looking to go after Mitchell Marsh. It does tend to overpitch a little bit too much sometimes. That's just a genuine half volley, and it was hit hard. Better be watching the game out there on those beanbags.
Great effort. Simon Kadich. That's through the leg side. Oh, and that's a boundary. So 2 in a row for Enriquez.
That's the 50-50 partnership too, by the way. Very, very important the bowlers bowl to their fields here. Very short on that side of the ground. That's where people are aiming. Mitch may be aiming for that wide Yorker and missed it there, but he doesn't want to let it play on his mind, but he's got to hit his mark here.
Might have been in a bit too close there, Brad Hogg. You're on the west side of the ground tonight. You've got to stay on the road.
So there's the partnership's a good one so far, isn't it? 50 from 32. Quite a few 4s and 6s in that partnership as well. So just really in that zone where you're asking to be hit in T20 cricket here at the moment, Marsh. Just really a bit too full. Got to maybe vary his pace a bit as well.
Yeah, I was just thinking to the left-hander with that bigger boundary, is it worth trying a bumper or just changing it up a bit here? Fine leg up, it might be a gutsy ball, but it's an option for him.
Oh, that's through the leg side in the air as well.
I think it's definitely worth an option, Roy. I'd stick fine leg back and just for one ball, maybe bring mid on up and try the bouncer. You never know. He's a good player of the short ball, Maddinson, so they've probably worked that out.
So it's been a very good over for the Sixers. 12 from it, 2 for 76. Well, into his second over.
Must be a bit slippery out there. There's another player's slipped over. Grass is quite short and quite firm underneath, so he might need the longer sprigs on tonight.
There's no sprigs in the side of your foot, though, is there?
Walking around, and that's well bowled from Hogg.
I think it'd be fair to say Michael Beer's not the best balanced player in the field, is he? I've seen him take a few tumbles.
Enriquez just trying to get hold of Hogg here. A little bit quicker.
Stand, Mitch.
He's a bit like Dougie Bollinger, a little bit clumsy.
Yeah, he's not an easy mover like you were, June.
You were like a big panther, Roy, in the covers.
top edge, a man getting underneath there, and that's Hogg's first wicket tonight. And it's a huge wicket.
Well, it wasn't a great delivery, was it? Nick Maddinson to be awfully disappointed with that. He's got a top edge, it's a short boundary. Ben Edmondson down there has taken the catch, and all of a sudden the Scorchers break a big partnership.
Sort of dropped to his knee and might have lost a little bit of his power, but that's not far to that boundary, so he'd be disappointed. Not Hogg's best ball, as you said, but it picks up an important wicket, breaks this partnership, was looking dangerous.
It's a story for Nick Maddinson, another start for him, 49.
He's very hard to get hold of, Brad Hogg. Well, it seems he's very hard to get hold of. No one's really reading him. But he's not bowling many bad balls. He's bowled a couple tonight. His first ball was short, and then the wicket he got was a little bit short. But apart from that, he's landing the ball beautifully. Oh, that's in the air. It's going to be short, is it? Or is it caught? Oh, it's a great catch down there. Is it Josh Layla? And he might have hurt his finger taking the catch. Yeah, he's dislocated. And Enriquez, he's gone, I think. I think it's been given out. He's very close to the ground. And we'll have to have another look at it, but I think he's out.
Well, he missed the first opportunity of Maddinson. He ran in and went over his head for 6. This time he makes good ground. Enriquez didn't get it at all. Sure about that? That just may have hit the turf.
Do you want to have another look at that? I thought it might have hit the turf. It's very, very close. We're going to have a couple of looks at this.
Yeah, I reckon it might have just hit the turf and he might not have realised. Here we go. Oh, I'm not sure about that. I think it might have hit the ground.
See, I reckon he's safe. I reckon he's okay. I think that's bounced. Yeah, I think it's bounced just.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's bounced as well. He wouldn't have known it because his head was turning.
No, in his defence, when you're diving forwards like that, you really honestly don't know. He would have wedged. It's gone, sort of pushed its way between his fingers and into the ground a bit. So he's done nothing wrong there. You know, he didn't carry on, he didn't throw the ball in the air silly. So just having to go, but very good effort. He did move in well to give himself the opportunity to catch it. So doing the work for the bowler there.
Yeah, not out. So Enriquez gets away. I was about to say he's got out again when we've been wrapping him, but that might be the chance he needs. Short, just a single.
It's not easy to hit Brad Hogg down the wicket to his wrong end, take on mid-off. You need a lot of things going in your favour.
Well, this is if you pick it. I mean, it's just like a normal ball. If you pick it, it's half volley, and he picked it because he purposely went to hit that way. That's his strength through there too. He loves hitting through the covers.
Well, the thing with it is, everyone's got their strengths and weaknesses, and when he bowls you one in your area, you got to be brave enough to get after it. Play a good shot to a good ball where you like to hit it. So just keep it fairly simple if you can.
Now look for 2 this time.
Let's go!
Kadich is steaming in. Now it's good fielding, very good fielding. Just put enough doubt in the mind of Enriquez there.
Moving nicely out in the deep, Simon Kadich, the left-handed pickup too. That was in his favour.
Threw it to the end, his body weight was travelling too. So a smart bit of fielding.
Go!
That's another good over by Brad Hogg. Just a 5 off it. It's 3 for 89. And that's chipped away. And that'll probably go for 6. Yep. That's how short it is. And Ben Edmondson, not a good start for him. I think he might have gone for a couple of 6s in his first spell.
I cannot believe that's gone for 6. It was just a little chip trying to go wide a bit on. That is phenomenal.
Well, his last 3 balls, in fact, are gone for 6, Ben Edmondson. The last two in his previous spell and the first one in this, the head shake's going to be there. Oh, we'd be happy with that. Oh, we won't be happy as a misfield. At least it didn't go for 6.
Yeah, Benny's he's got potential to blow here if the rest of this innings doesn't pan out for him. Could be good viewing. But he's got to protect himself from getting hit to this short boundary. He's got to be smart where he bowls here. Full and wide would be where I'd be talking to him about looking at bowling the ball.
Well, I think the Yorker has got to be 2 or 3 times in the over so far for Edmondson, because he bowls a good Yorker. Does get it to reverse and slide in a little bit.
Well, that's the problem. He gets it to slide in, and that's where the batsmen are going to use that angle to hit onto that leg side. Oh, it's flown away just past Collingwood. It might go for 4. Who's down there? Michael Beer. Yep, he's rounded it up. Look at him go.
He's done well there. Collingwood, he just landed awkwardly with his left hand. His right hand there. Diving to his left. There it is. And then his right hand just there. I just bent his wrist back. Michael Beer's done well.
Oh, that was there to hit too.
Just lost his shape, Stephen Smith. It's the one that he hit through mid-on for 6. He just chipped it and timed it really well. This time he's trying to hit it into the city.
Was on. I don't think he could believe he got another one there. I think he's trying to hit that wider Yorker and he's missing. So he's just got to take a couple of deep breaths here, gather himself. Smith looking to pick him off leg side, short boundary.
Short, hits the pitch hard and slashed away. No chance of cutting that off. Good shot from Steve Smith.
Well, he hasn't been confident where he wants to put the ball, Edmondson. He's not sure where to bowl the Yorker, to bowl the half volley, or whatever he's doing. He's just running in and hitting the deck. You've got to have a bit of a plan. And he's paid the price there.
I think, myself, BJ, I think the short boundary's playing on his mind. Sort of, he knows it's there. He's got to try and put it in the back of his mind and get that ball to where he wants it.
Oh, edged. Slow ball, I think. It might have bounced. And it's the end of the over. A good one for the Sixers. 15 off at 3 for 104.
First ball, a good leg cutter and a great catch by David Murray. And it's a great catch. Rodney Marsh has got it. A thick outside edge there. We're out supporting Australia. It's in the air. What a great catch. Beautifully taken by David Hooks. Down to his left. Out went his hand, and that's the end of Jeff Cook. What a catch. Catches don't come back on that one.
Got the Sydney Sixers there. Painted in. And cut away. Will it beat the man? It will. So there's a boundary off Brad Hogg.
Really bullying this short boundary. Smith shimmying back to leg. It's a tidy shot, very tidy shot. Wasn't an overly short ball, but he made the length for himself by going back in deep into the crease. So it's a tidy shot there. Handy boundary off Hogg.
Just a single. Yeah, it was good footwork from Steve Smith. He's very lively at the crease. Runs hard as well. You always feel the tempo of the game lift when Stephen Smith comes to the crease.
Well, it's only the 3rd boundary from the end that Hogg's been bowling tonight. It's all been at the other end where all the action is. Hogg now 1 for 18.
He could be a candidate to reverse sweep Brad Hogg with that short boundary. It's just whether you're good enough to play it.
Yeah, definitely, June. Yeah, if it's your shot, it'd be a definite way to throw him off his line and length and get him thinking other things. But I don't think either of these two. It's a big shot. Smith may try it from time to time, but maybe as he gets deeper into his innings, he might try. But he's only got a few balls left here, Hogg, so we'll see.
Good footwork from Enriquez. Smith will push him here. He might come back. Oh, he thought about it and he saw that it was cool to Nile. You don't take him on.
He was quick at the ball. Got it in quickly. There's the wrong end.
If you want it.
Oh, he's got it to go to bowler's end. Oh, I reckon he went the wrong end. There was a bit of hesitation there from Henriquez.
Well, it was always 2, but I think there was a bit of a slip turning back for the 2, and that caused the hesitation. It was beautifully weighted originally by Smith, and they both went early. I think Smith might have just slipped at the non-striker's end, and that messed it up. They got home in the end. Good dive. Just a single this time.
So it looks like they're just carefully playing Hogg here. See him off. And then maybe attack the man to bowl next from that end.
They've still got 9 off this over. They've done well.
You're right there, Jim.
A little bit dry, boys. Need water. Geez, you're onto me.
I'm looking to get you back.
Seagull on a hot chip there. You're right onto me.
Hogg's just trying to squeeze everything out of his spell. He's just got 1 ball left, and Marcus North's probably going to make, come on, just bowl it. I'm not changing the field, just got 1 ball.
I think he's Shane Warne, Hoggy. He's trying to just bluff the batsman. Actually talking about nothing, but slowing the pace down. Just moving in fields on 3 yards. He's looking to getting caught out at deep mid wicket, I think. And then he'll go, you beauty. Look at that for a field change. Oh, it's in the air. He's done the trick. My goodness. Got to be disappointed with that, Moses Enriquez. Brad Hogg off the last ball of his spell gets a big wicket.
I cannot believe he's played that shot. 1 ball left from Hogg. He's a very good bowler. He's bowled well tonight. And he didn't need to do that, Enriquez. Did not need to do that at all.
Now, we've been trying to sort of help him and talk to him from up here about how to go about building an innings. He moved back to leg and tried to really smash that and sliced the top edge to that backward point, and just lost himself his own wicket. He's got 31 off 33 and it's 4 for 113. There's a delicate shot from Smith. They'll pick up 2. Rohrer will be looking for 3, not go. They don't use him enough. Like, he now has only got 6 overs-ish to bat. If he bats for 10 or 12 overs, he's very good at manipulating a field and finding the boundary along the ground.
He could probably be better than Michael Lund, no doubt, at the top of the order. But he's a good finisher.
Yeah, well, that's something the Sixers might have to think about with Lummy. He's yet to put a score on the board. I like Rohrer in the middle, though, but yeah, it's an option.
Oh, in the air, and that'll be 1 bounce. No, that'll be 6. Hit it flat, and that short boundary again comes into play. That's a handy 6 for the Sixers.
Well, Hogg had no chance at mid-on. The placement was perfect from Stephen Smith. Just came into his arc, and he just helped it on its way.
Sliding that way with the arm, as we said earlier, he slides in rather than tries to pitch and turn away, and it's skipped over the pick. It's easily done some damage.
It's a crowd killer, that one. You had to be on your game down there in the front row. So Rohrer will face his first ball. I think they like to bat him to finish the game off down at 6. Rohrer, he's a very good player under pressure. Maybe not quite as good against a newer ball. That's what he'll do all day. He'll chip and run. They'll come back for 2 here, I reckon. Yep, good running. It's a good throw too from Coulter-Nile. He's everywhere. I thought he's up the other end of the ground.
He's got a good arm. He might have the best arm going around the place here. Watch this throw come in. Smith's quick. Rora's quick. You had to put the foot down the second time, Rora, once he saw the ball in flight.
You said quick then, didn't you? Yep. And again, they'll push him again. This one's gone wide, so they should come back again. Yeah, it's good batting. See, Rora hits the gap and runs. Good over. 13 off it for the Sixers. 4 for 126. Short, hooked away. Might be 6, is it? No, 1 bounce into the beanbags.
There's a terrific. Well, look at the telephones there. It's a terrific bit of improvisation. He sort of looked to duck. It was a duck pull over towards telephone corner.
Quick hand speed from Stephen Smith. Just got on him maybe a little bit quicker than what he thought.
Oh, that's gone in the air. That's down to mid-on. Simon Kadich down there. Will he catch it? It's actually Brad Hogg, and I have to have a look at that. He's dropped it, we know that, but did it go for 4?
The old sheepdog down there at mid-on. He had to make good ground around to his right. Smith picked it up. That's the longest part of the ground probably out there, and Hogg tracked round pretty well. Got 2 hands, hit him in the wrist, dropped to the ground. Now we just got to look to see if he was. No, he waited well.
He's a cagey character. He was going to pick it up, and he thought, no, I better lift that left leg up. So he got there well, easy enough, Brad Hogg, but he was just worried about the rate, wasn't he, when he took the catch? Oh, that's swatted away over wide cover for 4.
He hasn't got it right, Coulter-Nile. He's bowled a half volley, a couple of short ones. He's got to run in and think, right, where do I want to bowl it? Because Stephen Smith will jump all over him. Looked a little bit unorthodox, but he hits the ball quite hard. And a bit of room outside the leg.
Tennis type forehand smash. Terrific improvisation. But I'll come back to the catch. Got to take your catches.
Short again. Gets away with it.
He did get away with it because Stephen Smith will be absolutely spewing that he's missed it. It's his highest score of the season, 45, and it's come at a timely pace as well, 23 deliveries. And I think Marcus North's just saying to Coulter-Nile, mate, I don't think you should be bowling short to Stephen Smith. Let's just get it right in the block hole, the Yorker.
Oh, it's gone way in the air. Short boundary to probably go for 6, won't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, it will. So there you go. You don't have to hit it in the middle. That's gone as far up as it's gone a long ways, but it's gone for 6.
Josh Layla, good pace. He knew it straight away, needed to get back. But I think even he would be surprised it's gone over the rope. Straight up, it went high. Knew that mid-off was up. And even if he was back, it wouldn't have made a difference.
That bound is ridiculously short down there. And bowled him, you wouldn't believe it. He's chopped it on, so the end of Steve Smith a little bit unlucky, and that's a very good innings comes to an end.
Well, there are all different ways to get out. Bowler will be delighted to see the back of him. Looked like an in-off, looked like bat to pad. Front leg, flicked his trousers on the way through and bounced into the middle stump, dislodged the bails. Good evening.
Well, that is unlucky. That is real unlucky, both for Steve Smith and the Sixers, because they were just starting to mount a big total. It's a fine innings. He's gone for 51, 5 for 142.
Short. A little bit of pace there too. Got away with it.
The thing I liked about Abid was it was very well directed. It was straight. Didn't give the batsman his arms to swing at the ball. makes it harder to get away.
That's where that wicket of Smith's a big one, because you've got two new batsmen in the crease here. Not easy to hit boundaries when you first come in, and Smith was on fire. So that was a big blow for the Sixers, that one. Short again. Just be the single.
I'm not sure that length's right. It's got deep mid-wicket. And there's a lot of space out in the deep on the leg side. You won't want to bowl short to Thornley. And Thornley can get hold of it on the short side of the ground.
I think he might bowl short to Thornley. He's not that comfortable. Well, I mean, to the left hand, if he's going to bowl short, you go bowl it right at the body. There's the third eye again. That's what the umpire's looking at. And right down the middle of the track there.
Simon Fry, the umpire. Another short one. Mid-wicket's coming back. Got to get back, son. Over the rope. On the short boundary. Got to stay on the rope.
Well, he's totally misjudged that, Mitchell Marsh. It was off the toe of the bat. Goodness knows how it's gone for 6, but he ran in when he didn't have to, and badly judged, unfortunately, for young Mitchell Marsh.
Straight off the cue end of the bat. Mitchell Marsh will be looking for somewhere to hide there. That's not a great feeling, dropping one. Anyway, he's young. He can get on with the game. No damage.
It's the Dolly Victor. But that boundary's really, you've really got to target, don't you? It's so short. That was right off the toe from Thornley. I reckon he was waiting for the short one.
Yeah, he knew it was coming. Didn't bounce as much as it probably should have. Thornley had to adjust. He shot it a little bit.
Tucked away.
.151 on the board. 170, I think pushing 180. That's what they'd be happy with. Good conditions. Through the leg side. That is a long way back this time. And into the crowd.
Yeah, silly bowling from Layla. It's hip high, it's short. Thornley was waiting for it, got it away well though. End of the over, 5 for 157.
First ball, a good leg cutter, and a great catch by David Murray. And it's a great catch. Rodney Marsh has got it, a thick outside edge there.
We're out supporting Australia.
It's in the air, what a great catch. Beautifully taken by David Hooks. Down to his left, out went his hand, and that's the end of Jeff Cook. What a catch.
Captain's doing come better than that one.
There he is, look out for the Gatorade. Oh, good driving too.
Straddled it.
Watch out for the helmets.
That's Justin on the wheels tonight. I think it was Joe at the MCG doing a very good job.
I don't think Joe did much of a job. And his L plates on Joe. Justin's got him covered. There's the third eye. We've got more gadgets than Joe the Gadget Man here tonight.
Swiss Army knife.
Oh, full toss, isn't it? Wide, no ball. Sorry, it's been hit for 4. That's a good shot by Thornley. Let's have a look whether it's a no ball. Yeah, it is.
Well, his hitting's been good, Thornley. He had a good dig here about a week and a half ago. Same sort of thing, came in and got straight to it. That ball's over the waist height. It's a good call. Sliced away over Collingwood. Handy boundary and an extra ball to bowl.
Full again, chipped away. Probably going to be out, straight out to the man at cover. And it was well caught by Shaun Marsh in the end. And Dominic Thorne, his little cameo is finished.
Well, I reckon that just went in the hands of Shaun Marsh. So he got his fingers pointing up, yeah, and probably thought in the end, no, it should be facing the other way down his fingers, but it was a chip shot from Thornley. And finally one goes into the hands of the Scorchers. They've been teasing a lot of the fielders out there. Didn't look that confident. But that is a very handy innings from Thornley. 19 from 8. Now 6 for 168.
Slow ball. He got away with that. He's gone for a few sixes tonight, Edmondson.
And they keep them to 180. I think they've done well, the Scorchers. So I've always felt that the sixes on this good pitch could be pushing, you know, 185, 190.
Yeah, well, I reckon that short boundary is definitely worth 25 runs added onto your total. So, yeah, I mean, if the rest of this over goes according to plan, they've restricted defended quite well.
Mid-off and cover inside the ring with that short boundary. Gone. Beautiful piece of bowling from Edmondson, straight at the pegs.
Tell you what, it was actually in the slot. I know it's bowled him. If he disappointed McCullum to miss that. It was a length ball. He was looking to go over mid-off or cover, and he's missed it. Cleaned him up.
Probably the ball was, yeah, it was a half. He had to stayed stiller. Might have moved a little too much, but looking to hit it over that cover and mid-off area. You miss, I hit. Happier face there from Edmondson to earlier on.
First one tonight, he goes for 2. 7 for 174.
So that'll bring Stephen O'Keefe to the crease. He's a good player. Very good player to come in at number 9. He's just got to lay bat on ball. That's the first objective. Obviously, a boundary would be nice. But any wood on the ball, he'll take that. False start.
Been impressed with Paul Wilson's umpiring. He's made some difficult decisions and the right decisions. Being a good run.
That's got to be a wide. Yeah. That's too short from Edmondson. No doubt Edmondson won't be happy with it.
Yeah, getting a little help from his compadre there, Blocker Wilson. And Benny Edmondson, those lips going 1,000 beats a minute. It's very high, no doubt about that.
Well, that was an easily a wide, that one. I don't think Ben Edmondson could have been unhappy with that. They'll run through for the bye. Oh, it's close. He's hit the stumps again, Luke Ronchi. Tell you what, he'd be a fair 10-pin bowler. You're knocking the pins down. Let's have a look at that. It's pretty close.
Two from 2. Rora's stretching. He's gone. He's gone. His bat's bounced as well. So handy man to pick off here towards the end. He can be dangerous, Rora. If he had got on strike there, anything could have happened. So very useful bit of work from Ronchi. That's the back of Rora.
Great work from Ronchi. Got the ball out of the hand very quickly. And Rora, the bat in the air, is on his way. Oh, look at that. O'Keefe's still in the picture. O'Keefe could have actually just stayed there with the bat in the crease and then taken off.
Well, it's out. No doubt about it. Very good 10-pin bowling from Luke Ronchi. I don't know, have they actually crossed, because Stephen O'Keefe still had part of his leg behind Ben Rora. He's out. Yep, thank you. So I'm just wondering whether O'Keefe's on strike or probably Brett Lee.
Yeah, well, the captain needs to go to the umpire and ask the question. Try and keep the, well, I suppose they're both new batsmen.
And now welcome to the crease for your Sydney Sixers, number 58, Brett Lee.
The big Brett Lee, and they love him here. He is a crowd favourite. He hit a long ball too, Brett Lee, when he gets it out of the screws. Pretty good over cover and over mid-wicket there is 2 zones. Clears his front foot, gives himself a bit of room to swing. Can he unleash a big one? Got some padding on, arm guards, chest pads. You're lucky to get cleaned up with only 3 balls left, wouldn't you? And Ben Edmondson, here we go. Oh, he's hit him again. My goodness, he's going to get a full. What's the top score in 10-pin bowling? 300.
That's a strike for Luke Ronchi. He is on fire. Yeah, not even close. Not even close.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a smart thing to do. I know you're scrambling at this point for every run, but you just want to get, you know, another good shot away here. Just one more boundary.
There's only 2 balls left, Roy, so.
Yeah, but you know, I still don't overdo it. I mean, this game, the scores are not a bad score, but it's not a massive score. So a little bit of.
What do you got to lose? Only 1 run.
Well, a wicket and no runs.
There's only 2 balls left.
Well played from Ronchi though, 3 from 3. I believe he's cranky tonight.
No, he's hitting him well. Ronchi. That does not look like. Hasn't looked like missing any. That's hit middle stump too. And he's called for the 3rd umpire. So Mitchell Starc on strike. Well, he can hit him too. Don't worry, Roy. He's not the worst.
I reckon Brett Lee's going, mate, if you miss it, I'm not running. All right? I'm not running.
Well, they've got bat on ball anyway. Oh. Well, he's got 3 for Luke Ronchi. So last ball, they've probably just underachieved here the last few overs. The 6s, I had them down for 190. Unless this can clear the ropes. Big Brett Lee, what can he do? I'd be backing away and maybe give myself a bit of room to slap it over cover or mid-off.
I'm betting that Edmondson goes short again to Lee. So they want to get the cut or the pull out here.
There it is. Oh, he's hit it high. Has it middle. There's a man underneath it. Will it be caught? It will be. What a great catch. Shaun Marsh. He's taken a really good catch and it saved a couple of runs too. They would have got back for 2 there. So a good finish by the Scorchers. They've really dragged back the 6s here.
Well, it's a bad last over for the 6s. Only 3 from it. And 4 wickets. Yeah, it's good work from Shaun Marsh. He made good ground, got the hands in the right position there and held on to it when he hit the deck. So the Scorchers in the last couple of overs have been very good in the field. And the 6s just stumbled. 176, still a pretty good score. Good conditions tonight at Sydney Cricket Ground. I think the Scorchers were feeling relatively confident that they've done a pretty good job tonight. Look at the card. Haddon went early, 2nd ball for a duck. Michael Lund missed out tonight. Maddinson looked good, 49 from 31. Top score this season for him. Enriquez once again, another start for him, 31 from 33. But Stephen Smith, very unlucky. Clipped it on the pads and rolled onto the stumps, 51 from 25. And Thornley, a little cameo, 19 from 8. 176 on the board. The bowling figures.
Michael Beer did well. Got Brad Haddon 2nd ball of the match. Layla was expensive. Couldenall picked up 3. Edmondson a couple. Marsh just the 2 overs. Brad Hogg once again pick of the bowlers, 2 for 22.
First ball, a good leg cutter and a great catch by David Murray. And it's a great catch. Rodney Marsh has got it. A thick outside edge there.
We're out supporting Australia.
It's in the air. What a great catch. Beautifully taken by David.
Good crowd here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. And the Scorchers looking to host the final in the BBL. Just the 1 slip and basically a 5th slip. Here's Brett Lee to Shaun Marsh. Oh! Was it the Boxing Day Test match? No, says Paul Wilson.
Gee, it was a fair appeal, wasn't it? Maybe a bit high. That'd be the thing that saved Shaun Marsh. It looked like it was straight enough, but the height, you've got to wonder about the height. It's going over.
I'll tell you what it was a super pill. Really nicely shape back at the left hand and makes life very uncomfortable for the left-handers. That ball shaping back at them. Another good decision though from Paul Wilson.
Well, Sean Marsh will be thinking, what's going on? I've done it in the test match. I've shouldered arms and I'm on my way. It's coming back to haunt me. He's got away with it. Oh, and it's a little play and miss. It's a good delivery. He is all over him.
Geez, good pace too, 145. That's zipping through, hitting the pitch hard. The first one swung away, and then this one just nipped away. First one swung back, and that one's nipped away. That's pretty hard to bat against that. There you can see that one seaming back in, going over leg stump, and then the next ball went the other way.
Sean Marsh might be thinking, well, I need a bit of a break from Test cricket. I'll come back into the BBL and just sort of ease my way through it. He's up against Brett Lee. And he's away. How could he get down the other end? And Brett Lee's as good as any Indian Test bowler going around, so it's not as if you can sit back and relax.
He probably tries a bit harder the way they've been bowling in the test matches. But no, he's steaming in. Brett Lee wants to get green and gold on in one-day cricket. And he's looked good in most of the games so far in the Big Bash.
He's looked fit too. Fit and strong, Brett Lee. And another one. He is bowling well tonight. He is fired up. And not only is he bowling quick and shaping it, he's got it in the right zone.
He's actually bowling uphill too. You'd expect most of the quick bowlers to come from the paddock, but he's bowling from the round again tonight. And that's just good length, isn't it? Hitting the pitch hard and then just a bit of natural variation when it hits that seam. That's too good.
Well, Mitchell Stark. Oh, that's through. Hadden's appealed for it. Because he's actually hit it on the bottom edge.
Yeah, I reckon another good decision from Paul Wilson. Bottom of the bat, toe of the bat, and scooted along the ground and beat the keeper, and 4 runs resulting.
Well, Had's forgot to get the ball. He was worried about the appeal, and he's definitely hit it. And it's gone for 4. Shouldn't have went for 4, really.
Well, he's nowhere near the foot. Missed by that by miles. You know, Marcus North won't care because, you know what, he's got 4 accredited to him. Just the one ball left, and a very good over so far from Lee. And fielded. That was a certain boundary. Dominic Thornley on fire, the 6th so far. The end of the first one, no wicket for 5.
This is an interesting decision, mate, for me. That he's spinning towards that short ball, beautifully done. He was dragged down, but he sived it through the offside. Beautiful touch shot from Sean Marsh.
Yeah, I wouldn't be bowling McCullum. He's not a turner on the ball. He'll bowl pretty straight. And I just think Mitchell Stark, he's quite capable of nipping a couple out with the new ball. I might be wrong, but I know who I'd rather face.
Well, I think with this field, you've either got it bowling around the wicket, really. Bowling over the wicket.
Yeah, he's got to bowl it slower and probably at leg stump, maybe.
I don't know how he's going to get a wicket, really. I mean, it's going to have to be a big mistake from the batsman where with the new ball and the quicker bowlers, you can actually get nicked out. You know, you can get out to a good ball. The spinner, it's more pilot error.
He's bowling. That looked ambitious.
Begging.
Well, he's bowling most of the deliveries outside off stump. You've got no one out in the offside. So I think that's dangerous because Marsh could take him over the offside.
Well, they've only got 2 quick bowlers, basically. Sydney Six has got Enriquez, but the rest of the attack's pretty much spin orientated. That's where you just need to use that new ball with the quicker bowlers. Brad Haddin's experienced, though. He's a good captain. Just hope he's pulled the right rein here for the Sixers' sake.
This time it goes through again. So 9 runs off the over and no wicket for 32, the Scorchers. Oh, he's nicked it on. Shaun Marsh. Well, tonight he had some impressive shots, but all of a sudden now he is on his way.
Yeah, Mitchell Starc back into the attack, and he's done the job. Unfortunately for Shaun Marsh, he goes early. There's a full ball, and I don't know whether he picked it up at all, but slight inside edge, and Mitchell Starc, he's pretty happy about that. Not so happy Shaun Marsh. Unfortunately, he's gone early on, and got 18, but not that convincing. It's 1 for 32. He's the first one gone.
Scorchers lose their first wicket, and it's the little brother Mitchell Marsh replacing Shaun Marsh.
Little brother.
In age.
Younger brother. He, obviously pretty quick on the table at night, the feet. He's a big boy, and Mitchell Starc, he's got his tail up here. It wasn't the greatest delivery, but it's a wicket. He's got 2 slips in place.
Straight away, what about that from Mitchell Starc? A beautiful in-swinger. Mitchell Marsh didn't even get anything on it.
I knew he shouldn't have taken him off. Brad Hatton, he's brought him straight back on, and he's on a hat-trick. Second time he's been on a hat-trick so far in the Big Bash. And you wouldn't put it past him getting one too. Let's have a look at this delivery. This one was a bit better than the one that got Shaun Marsh. Mitchell Marsh this time looking to play an expansive drive on the up, and he's knocked middle stump out, Mitchell Starc. There you go.
He is pumped. Wonderful delivery. And Mitchell Marsh is in the firing line. What about the bowling from Mitchell Starc? Getting the ball up there and shaping it in on a hat-trick. Say just the same delivery as the last one. That'll be enough.
Have a look at this for a ball. Just pitching and seaming back. He's so happy with that probably because that's what he goes to training to try and do. That's the perfect ball for the left arm quick, to bend it back at pace to hit the middle and off stump. So that hard work goes into being able to do things like that. Paul Collingwood's the man. English overseas player that'll have to face this hat-trick ball. 3 slips, gully, backward point, mid-off. Leg gully, mid-on, fine leg.
Gee, that's close. There's an inside edge. They've all gone up. Collingwood looked late on it.
Gee, it was a big shout, but I think he got some bat on it. Yeah, Blocker Wilson, the umpire, just saying, yeah, inside edge, but you're right, it hit the bat more than the ball hit the bat rather than Collingwood making a stride out towards it.
Yeah, big inside edge. It nearly got through. It just came back late. Everyone was up. Even Brett Lee ran in from mid-off and gave it to Dennis Lilly.
Did it hit pad first? No, bat first. Okay, good decision, Paul Wilson. Another terrific ball, like Collingwood shortening his back lift and just trying to get some bat on that one.
Top edge, it just clears the ring. The field didn't really change. Haddon's quite happy to leave it up as an attacking field, and why not? I reckon Mitchell Starc just gets another foot fuller like he did with Mitchell Marsh. He'll pick him up in front, LBW.
He doesn't get very far forward, Paul Collingwood, at the best of times. He's a bit of a shuffler. And you're right, I think Stark's got to be looking for that LBW. He may be better off putting square leg back and bringing fine leg up into the circle just to allow him to bowl full at leg, middle and leg.
That's a better delivery. That's got to be close. It's going in. 3 in the over. Magnificent bowling.
That's what he had to do, pitch it up, and Collingwood was caught on the crease. He's been a bit out of touch, and Paul Wilson gives the LBW, and Starc, he's on fire.
Pitching the ball up is the key for Mitchell Starc early on to any batsman, and when you're shaping it back in, it's canning into leg stump, and Collingwood knew about it. He fell over it. And Paul Wilson just pointing him in the direction of the clubhouse.
First ball. First ball, a good leg cutter, and a great catch by David Murray. And it's a great catch. Rodney Marsh has got it. A thick outside edge there.
We're out supporting Australia.
It's in the air. What a great catch. Beautifully taken by David Hooks. Down to his left, out went his hand, and that's the end of Jeff Cook. What a catch.
Catches don't come better than that one.
This is a Simon Kadich type scenario. Can get in here and bunker down.
Oh, he's fishing outside the off. Now, what an over from Mitchell Starc. 2 runs, 3 wickets. The Scorchers are 3 for 34. And the crowd have come to see something special, and they've got it.
Easy now. Finish.
Hopefully you can read that anyway at home.
Not at all. For Andrew.
Meanwhile, McCallum's back into the attack, spinning the ball to the shorter boundary. The left-handers in Kadich and North will be looking to hit him mid-off cover, maybe a cut-through point to find the boundary.
And just get the 1. So he's got 3 out on the leg side and a short fine leg. So for the Scorchers, they just need to knock it around here. There's no real pressure through that leg side. A lot of turnout there for McCullum. So you can see there Marcus North just trying to pick his zone. Oh! Chopped it on. How has that missed the stumps? Marcus North might think not bad placement.
I can't believe it has missed. Either can Nathan McCullum. He bowls at a pretty quick speed, McCullum. Marcus North maybe just misjudged the length. I don't know. He went back to a ball which was always fairly full, and he's got away with it. A loose shot, and it's just gone past leg stump.
You would die wondering. Brad Haddon.
One of the things you can do in your batting is when you're standing in your crease waiting for the bowler is just have a little bit of a look at your zones without sort of a big head turn. Marcus North seems to be doing. He's got a couple of holes out there in the outfield to be looking to hit. Lofted drive or a sweep. Just adjusting the field here. The square legs going to 45.
Oh, he had to put that away. And he knows it too, Marcus North. He's in really good form for the Scorchers. Michael Lum there doing the work. May have just winded himself a little bit. Well, Kadich and North will know through the offside the short boundary. They only need to hit it hard, a metre or two either side, and they'll get a boundary. 3 for 60. Enriquez. Oh, threaded nicely. There wasn't much of a gap for North, and he's done it beautifully.
Well, that sort of a shot fits in anywhere. Beautiful to watch. Classical off drive. And threaded it between the man at cover and it off. McCallum. Good pump of the legs, but nothing he could do about it in the end.
He's pretty quick there, Nathan McCallum. Good chase. Half volley from Enriquez. Not much room for error on this wicket and that short boundary on the western side.
And that's delicate. Back to back for Marcus North. And doing it at the moment with ease.
I think he might have got that off the toe as well, did he? I don't know if that was entirely where Marcus North meant to hit it. Anyway, he's got 4 more. Got it high on the bat, didn't he? I thought it was actually low on the bat.
Yeah, he seemed to be in control of it, though. I did go down. But, yeah, a little bit too much width on offer there from Enriquez again. Needs to tighten right up here.
Don't see too many balls let go in T20 cricket. Well, third man is extremely wide. Nick Maddinson, third man. And if they're not careful, I reckon Marcus North might pick that up and hit another late cut.
Well, I think he's placing it. He definitely looked down there and thought, yep, if I get one on the length that I like it outside the old stump, I'll play it. The short one, he doesn't get that either.
He just can't get in the right spot, Enriquez. Got away with that too. That was a long hop, really.
Sort of Marcus North, show you a little glance. There's, he's looking there. He might be thinking over cover, past cover, through cover. Sort of can sort of line someone up a bit if you get a bit of a feel like you're getting the hang of a bowler. Eyeing that gap off there.
So for all the Perth fans out there, the Scorchers have got to think they've got to get to 152 plus tonight. No matter if they win or lose, doesn't matter. They get over 152 runs, they will host a final. That will be in the minds of not only the WACA administrators, but certainly Marcus North, because they played well at the WACA ground this season. Scorchers, they dropped their opening game, but after that, they haven't looked back. Taken, dropped. It looked like he should have gone 2 hands, hadn't. It was at a steady height. And 3 for 71.
Here we go. If you can read that, good luck. Is this the one you read out earlier, Junior?
That's the one, Roy. Way you go.
Okay, no, I'm not even going to have a go at it. So the last two, what you talked about, are what are the most likely situations to happen, is
Well
my
covered,
summary
mate.
of that.
That was good, well covered.
Yeah, I don't know if the last one's the most likely. Bowl them out for under 134. Go, you got a second chance. Away you go.
No, this is not my field. If the Scorchers make 168 or more and lose, the first Scorchers, second Hurricanes, third Sixers. Oh, have I got enough time between balls? If the Scorchers make 152 or 167, first Hurricanes, second Scorchers, third. and read on. Thank you, people.
That was another good effort. Mate, third time. Come on, you can get it. You're halfway there. Come on.
Okay, I'll just talk to you then, Dewey. Get it off the screen. Let's watch the cricket.
All right. The Scorchers need to do is they need to get over 152.
For the 14th time. So this is a good over from Enriquez, just the 2 off it, mixing his pace up well. He's just getting into a bit of rhythm at the moment. Doing a good job bowling from the Randwick end.
Over the top from Kadich. Coming in. Oh! Ben Rora. Enriquez can't believe it. He might have lost it there in the last couple of metres.
Well, I don't think he thought it was going to carry that far. He'd made up his mind that it was going to be short. He's a very good fieldsman, Ben Rora. Yeah, might have just lost it. And in the end, he probably could have had a crack at it. So